All right, check on Milz Musician, and we should be live.
Check. Check microphone. Musician. No live. Yeah, should work.
All right, this is pretty dope. Okay, going to.
That's sick.
Yeah, we like to do that a lot. My guests and I. We are now live. We're finally live.
We're live and direct. Oh, live and direct. Sorry. Jeez, why is everything so? Okay, there's something wrong with my setup, but I'm not sure what it is, but it should work. I shall make an Instagram story as well.
Okay. All right. Yep, just made the story. And go ahead, take your time. I'm going to put my jacket on, or my coat on. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Hopefully Swiss accepts my Sakura thing I sent them. Basically like the 20 times better version of what you judged me on.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, like I didn't hate your rounds.
I know. I'm just saying that like for a Swiss shout out. Like you definitely wanted better than what I did on that tournament. Definitely wanted better.
It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah. No, man, I was really thinking about yeah, that's what I put I was telling somebody yesterday that one of my biggest things besides the kick stuff is intentionally doing more chill jam streams on the Streamlabs, and if I make a mistake, practice being even extra mindful, and practice not showing it if I'm frustrated. Yeah. So I appreciate you really making me more introspective. You want to call it that? So yeah.
Introspective. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's it's our metacognition, where you're thinking about, you know, you're not just like do it
yourself.
You're not just drill, do it. You're actually like thinking outside yourself. But yeah. Okay.
Awesome.
All right. So my name is Milz from America. We are on season 2, episode I think 6. And we have Voxel here. Now this is I think the second person or second time now that we're doing this new thing I'm trying called like an updates, like a version 2.0. So basically same thing with Wicco. Kind of, if you tuned into that, I think that was about last week. or he kind of repeated some of his old things, but he gave us a really good update and how he's grown within 1 year. So that's pretty much the goal for today with Voxel from the
Awesome.
Netherlands. Yeah. Okay. So for example,
that's me.
Yeah.
Voxel from the Netherlands.
Yeah. So for example, we're not. If you want to know the more basics, like how he got into beatbox or like the meaning behind his stage name, go and check out the season 1 interview that we did almost exactly 1 year ago. So for example,
Cool.
if you want to start off Voxel, if you want to start off kind of on the solo beatbox end of things, or even on like the non-beatbox things, any big updates before we get into like the more of like the beatbox loop style updates since last time? So like for example, like you can talk about like so like for example, if you want to talk about like your new beatbox house, something that's not necessarily as technical as like loop updates. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see, like just personal stuff, I guess. Awesome. Yeah, so as you mentioned, we started living together, right? Me and Bart started living together after me and my girlfriend broke up, because last interview I was still living with my girlfriend, or ex-girlfriend. So that's over, and now I'm with Bart. We're also dating. No, just kidding. So we live together, and we no, we have a lot of fun doing a lot of beatbox projects and other stuff coming up. Like a few months ago, we started doing podcasts on YouTube, and then I quit the. Then I started doing an internship, so I didn't have any time to continue that. But now we're gonna pick it up again. So soon there will be more content on YouTube, and other changes. I got some good news today. I got a job offer for a grown up job. So, and apart from that, I think everyone is just living life during Corona and trying to figure stuff out.
Yeah, I'm actually glad you mentioned that, because in season 1 we were talking a lot about like it was just so new when I was interviewing everyone. Like everyone was just trying to figure out the basics of it and like deal with the masks and deal with people who weren't wearing masks and like how different parts of the world, like there were extra strains and variants and stuff. So
yeah.
Whereas now, 1 year later, that is that would definitely fit into the non-beatbox follow-up about yourself.
Yeah. Actually, the Netherlands is doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Like actually this Saturday, everything opens up again. We don't need to wear masks, only in public travel.
Actually, yeah, I don't know about the other 49 states, but in the state of Maryland, you said next week? Yeah, state of Maryland on July 1st, our governor, like governor for us, it's like the president of whichever state you're in. I don't know what they call it out there.
Yeah.
But like so our governor is doing the same thing that you just said. Like everything's opening up, but I think it's only if you're if you're vaccinated, or is it everybody? I don't know, but anyway, continue with what you're. Yeah. Oh, shout out to sorry, one more thing. Since this is a live stream, shout out to Beatbox Cards. He's in here. I'm really big on giving credit where credit is due, because on the screen, live, I actually shouted him out for actually making the graphics for a lot of this stuff. So shout out to him.
Awesome. Shout out to Beatbox Cards.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Right, so without any further interruptions, keep going with what you were saying.
It's just a short story. So this Saturday we open up again, and we can go out again, so we can have parties and stuff. The only thing, the thing how they do it is they made an app where if you get the Corona check, like the test, the COVID test, and it comes out negative, you will have the QR code on your phone for 40 hours or 84 hours, and then you can go out because they scan the code, and then you're like COVID free.
All right. Okay.
So yeah, that's that's interesting, but that's like on the non beatbox side.
Okay. Cool. Someone mentioned his voice is clipping, but
Yeah, I turned it down a little bit.
okay. Would you say one more thing just to test it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
Voxel from the Netherlands.
All
For if you didn't know.
right. Let me go back to full screen here. We should be. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So talking about going back out again. So um one thing. Um so did you want to kind of talk about did you want to kind of back up from the like the kind of going but if you want to kind of like back up from what you were saying with the QR code and like we want to talk about kind of more specifics into the formation of that beatbox house and like Bart's opinion of it, bringing KBA on over for him to record stuff for you guys to record your reaction stuff. I don't know. We want to talk more about that.
Yeah, sure. Sure. So we started living together in we moved in 5th of January, if I remember correctly. Like right after New Year's we moved in. Um and I mean, I was always working with Bart with the YouTube, of course. And then we were like, oh, we want to do some more content, but it's like that should be easier to make because making daily content with uh, every day a new beat is just that's just not possible. Um, so we were like, and the reactions were very hyped and stuff. So we were like, okay, let's do kind of reactions, but in our own way. So let's just make podcasts and see um, what we can talk about and get some inside information. You know, like because we both go into the scene a lot, and we had some new concepts. Like for instance, the Me Monday was our idea. That's just something that certainly comes back soon. Um, so yeah, we did this for like I think 3 weeks straight. It was a lot of fun, a lot of hard work. Because we also didn't have internet yet, so we did everything from our hotspot. So I was editing the videos, and then we needed to upload the video with the hotspot, and it was a mess to do it. Um, what else? So yeah, the Bbox house in the Netherlands basically is yeah, it's a place where me and Bart live, and we invite other beatboxers to come down and I'm a videographer, so we make content, and if KBA wants to record something or whatever, he can come down and he can record stuff, um, or Björn and Benja. We just jam, we just chill. We have speakers here, we have music, we have microphones, we have everything, so we can just jam and create stuff. And I think being creative and uh, doing something you love, and especially in your house, and you have the option to do it as loud as you want to and as free as you want to, is the best ever.
Yeah, I agree. It's absolutely sick.
Yeah.
By the way, I just noticed um your all right. Fortunately,
Yeah.
I have to make a call to somebody. So in the meanwhile, if you want to actually beat solo beatbox or loop, I have to call a doctor about something because life happens.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure.
So, all
That's all good.
right, we'll
i'll
stay
just
there.
i'll just do a loop or something.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Okay. Yeah. I'm back. Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sample my voice into the Korg micro sampler. That way I can play my voice on the keys. Okay, sure. Okay. Actually, I don't like this key. was vibing, and then you came, and then I fucked up.
No excuses. Now, I really appreciate you, everybody here, being so flexible with that. Really flexible with that. I also forgot that when I stepped away, I should have kept the Zoom on full screen because the visual didn't catch you as much, but the audio definitely did. I'm almost wondering. Okay, so so that part of the interview was gonna be the last thing, but hey, we're gonna keep this going on. Yeah. All right. Okay.
All right. Okay. Awesome. I'm back. Back and ready for some questions.
Back again, back again, back again. All right. Cool. All right.
All right, Milz. All right.
All right.
Oh.
All right. So eventually, I'll go back and listen to your awesome beats. All right. Oh, I forgot about the doggy.
We have some company.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, and we have a dog at the beatbox house.
Oh.
So yeah.
I forgot the doggy's name.
Woof.
Oh yeah, Woof. Woof was there. Hey,
Woof.
Woof.
Look.
Not having it.
No, she's not having it. What?
All right.
Awesome.
So last time we talked, I think you also had an internship, but did that internship kind of lead to this new job that you kind of got?
Okay, so I need to go back. Okay, good. So back then I wasn't graduated yet. I think.
Oh, okay.
Graduated.
That makes sense.
I think. No, I don't think I was. Okay, so I finished one study, and the last thing of that study I needed to do like a half-year internship. I think this was during the time that we had an interview. So I just finished that study, and then I was like, oh, let's do another one, because I was like, yay. But then now I'm like, no, I'm not having it, so I'm gonna quit the study, and gonna work. And today I got the news that I got a job at a company that I haven't had an internship before, so I just didn't apply, and they liked my stuff, and I worked for them for one day so they could see if it's a match or not, and it's a match, so they liked it. Basically. Yeah.
Cool. Now is it in your graphic design stuff, or is it something way different?
Well, it's not. I'm not a graphic designer. I'm doing videography.
Or that's what I
So,
meant. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah. So yeah, it says in a video editor. So I'm doing professional video editing.
Nice. What equipment do you use? Since so many beatboxers, like we're always trying to make our own stuff.
Yeah, for like a camera or something, or what do you mean?
So it always starts with like the raw camera, but I guess like what about the software? Like you do
Okay.
like Final Cut and all that.
Yeah, so I started when I started doing video editing. I started with using Final Cut, but then I shortly after I switched to Premiere Pro by Adobe. So I just have the whole suite. So you have like Photoshop, Lightroom, Premiere Pro, After Effects. So if anyone is like down to do graphic designing or video editing, whatever, make sure to check out Adobe, because it's as far as I know, it's the one to go.
Nice.
For me.
Nice. Yeah, I think Maddox uses that in all his stuff.
Yeah.
And I also noticed
also uses it.
now with your with the camera that you're using right now, I'm assuming that was a special one that you had to buy, and then like clip on top of your computer.
No, this is okay. So how can I? Oh, I can show you. I think. Okay, so I'm gonna show you because this is one that you put on the
Yeah.
computer. Okay, wait. How do I do this? I go here. Okay, so you should be able to see yourself now.
Yes. Yep.
So this is what I'm using now. Oh. So this is like my normal camera.
Yeah.
What I use for filming.
Right.
And then I have a screen on top so I can see myself.
Okay.
And I have like an adapter so I can use HDMI out for a webcam in, basically.
Okay.
And then you have a good quality cam.
Nice.
But this is overkill because it's like way too good for a webcam, in my opinion.
Yeah, Cryfix does. Yeah, he's a graphic designer, obviously, with the beatbox cards.
Oh yeah.
Eventually, I want to invite him on. Maybe, yeah, he can talk about all that. But cool. Okay, so we did all of that. Okay. So he talked about BR, the beatbox house, and all of its advantages. Do you want now? Do you want to talk about, since last summer, kind of like your either solo beatbox, tag team, loop projects and accomplishments since last summer?
Since last summer. Okay. So there hasn't have been much happening, to be honest, because I think I said this the last time also. I wanted to put out an EP with my loop tracks. That still didn't. I still didn't record anything. So, but it's still something I really want to do, like record my tracks and put them on Spotify. So that's something I'm still, when I have time, enough time to make it perfect, I wanna do it. Apart from that, did we do Holland's Got Talent back then?
I don't think so. No.
Well, we did Holland's Got Talent in the meanwhile. Yeah, so that was a thing that was cool. We got a golden buzzer and we went through the final. Didn't win, unfortunately, but was still a really good experience. And then what else? What else? We
The Florida. Maybe.
Florida battle. That was fun. That was fun. So yeah, so actually Florida, I will tell you the backstory of it.
Yeah.
Because in like the idea was BR, Ibarra, KBA, and me to go to Florida battle because Ibarra was participating for the loop station and BR was participating solo. And I was like, fuck it, I want to come because let's chill. And KBA was like, yeah, I want to come as well. Let's just chill. So then like 3 or 4 days before everything went down, before we were planning to go to France, Paris went to red, like the red zone, so you couldn't go basically. But our buses were still driving, so we were like, well, me and Bart were like, let's just go. And KBA was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So he didn't come. And then Ibarra, he had some personal issues coming in between. So he called me up and he was like, yo, I can't come, unfortunately, but I want you to take my loop place, or I'm gonna negotiate with TuneApp to see if you can get it. And I was like unprepared as hell because it was like 2 or 3 days before, and I was like didn't have any time to loop for like months and stuff. So it was that was fun. Yeah, so we went to France. The day before Florida, there was like the small battle. They have a small solo battle, and the winner of the solo has a spot in the Florida solo battle. I also participated in this. It was a lot of fun. It was just messy because we were like having some drinks, beatbox. You know how it is. Like it's it's not the best influence here, but I mean it happens, you know.
Yeah.
58.
58. Yeah.
50. They had different heads for each participant, so they could
Yeah, that's smart.
use their own heads. So that's pretty smart.
Oh,
and like
actually,
just
sorry.
wearing
Question about the heads though. Do you think, especially like this time last year, I've seen a lot of people, especially like podcasters, like Joe Rogan, all these bigger names, like with their SM7Bs, for example, they have like covers.
covers. Yeah, yeah.
Would you recommend that like everybody get one? I don't know.
For
Whether it's for like
For-
your SM7B, whether it's for like this SM58 on a big stage or whatever.
but you mean covers as in like the soft thing, like the
Yeah, like foam, the foamy thing.
like foam. Yeah, okay. So for how do you say this? For podcasts and just speaking in general, yes, because when I blow,
Yeah, I
you,
can't hear
you
it.
don't hear shit. You don't hear it. When I put the gain really loud, like this. Okay, so this is what you should hear when you blow on the mic. You will hear your air probably. Exactly. So this is the thing. What is this? Oh no! Don't wait. What? Um. My PC says it needs to restart. What is this?
I'm not the only
doing-
one that's happened to.
I'm just gonna press OK, and I hope it's not gonna happen. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I think we're good. Okay, I think we're good. Awesome. So yeah, talking about the covers for like podcasts and talking to the microphone or making videos or whatever. Yeah, get a how do you call it? Like a wind cover, I think it's called.
Yeah, I
a wind
guess.
cover, or one of the pop filters. So it's like the sheet, like the round thing. There's in front of the microphone. This will eliminate all the peas and all the air coming out instead of going directly into the microphone. But for live usage, especially for beatboxing, don't use it because it will eliminate also the power and the direct input of the microphone.
Nice. All right, great. Learning so much
But
stuff.
MB14 did use it at GBB. The battle against Ward. I think he had a.
Oh, he had a pop filter thing on his.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
He was beatboxing like this for the loops.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't doing this. He was like this. So, I mean, yeah.
Wow. And at La Florida, so kind of fast forwarding a good 5 years from that, from what you were just talking about. Did they have didn't they have a DPA?
Yeah. So at the small battle that they used the SM58.
Oh no, I mean like for the sorry, like
Florida battle.
Yeah, like on the stage and
Yeah.
stuff.
On the stage, for the solo they use DPAs. I think it's I think the small one. So like
But with that though, especially when you're on a stage, like, can you also should you be doing like the normal thing?
So this is also the 2028, and you can still unscrew it. So they had still different capsules for everyone.
But
for Corona-wise, you mean, or what?
Yeah, because like with the oh no, I meant especially since it's a partially a condenser. Like, could you still beatbox with like the normal that or
Yeah. So DPAs are definitely made for live usage and putting them against your mouth. Yeah, for sure. They're, in my opinion, the best microphones.
Right. Oh yeah, for sure. It's just that during the kickback videos after, well, like the solo edition I meant, after they all got it, like I noticed not a single person did the.
Okay, so this was because I was there during the calls and all. So the thing is, when you hold it, when you're recording and you hold it like this, you will eliminate a lot of sound and a lot of frequencies. And because the sound was still getting mastered and stuff, it's better to use it as a studio microphone because it's also capable of being used as a studio microphone. It's like the same. I wouldn't do it like this because you will also hear like it eliminates a lot of sound.
Vocal distortion.
Instead of when I do it like this.
Distorted, yeah.
Exactly. So it's just for a better pickup of the audio, and it will also get mastered anyway, so it will compensate. You know, there's just more information to work with instead of everything being smashed down into each other.
So when people make wildcards, and it's not like an SM7B, if it's something like this or a D5,
Yep.
would it still be good to still do it like that? If you're making a video?
You clearly hear a difference between holding the mic and don't holding the mic.
Yeah, especially for like the beatboxing. Not so much for singing.
Like for instance, what is his name again? The Russian guy, Improver.
Yeah, Improver.
Improver. He uses the D5 with a pop filter, and just don't hold it, but like as a studio mic. And if you master it correctly, it sounds great. So for wildcards, I would say use it separately. Like don't hold it, but like as a microphone.
Okay. All right. Learned a lot.
But then for looping, hold it. Most direct sound. For looping, hold the mic like this.
So for looping.
Yeah.
So it's actually interesting that you say you should do the opposite, because I always thought that it basically comes down to do you know how to beatbox and sing correctly, not so much necessarily on like
mic technique. Mic technique is like 30% of your performance.
Yeah, that's why I was confused, because I always thought that whenever there's beatboxing, whether it's like for a video, I mean, whether it's solo or loop, I always assumed that like the usual, if you're singing, it's not as covered. If you're doing more or all that crazy stuff, then it should be more.
Yeah, because like when you so okay, let me go into detail. When you do drums, hold the mic because you want to have the most direct sound you have.
Right. Yeah.
But what I do, when I do snares, I like depends on the snare. When I do like I do it like close. But when I don't want to do it a little bit more wide, because it's like it should be a more open snare compared to the, you know. Same with hi-hats. Like I have it a little bit apart from my mouth. I'll do it like this instead of this, like this, because you want to have the shaker feel to it and not the direct. This is how I do it, and for singing, yeah, of course, don't cup the mic because you want to have the whole thing. Yep. But it's just also experimenting with your own sounds and your own microphone and see what sounds the best for you.
Cool. All right, great. Okay. Yeah, so it's like La Florida. Any other current, like kind of more current updates you want to talk about, or do you want to kind of go into more future stuff that you're still kind of working on? I know how like about like 30 minutes ago you mentioned how like you're still working on a loop EP. If you want to talk more about that, or maybe like a different project that you're kind of working on or thinking about.
I think I mentioned it for the time being. I mentioned what I wanna what I'm gonna work on, or what me and Bart are gonna work on. Like for me personally, the Loop EP is something that has to be there for me, just a personal goal. And then also we're just doing a lot of projects with beatboxing and the YouTube channel and creating content. We're actually also we are how do you say it, like hosting, like
Hosting?
organizing. No, organizing. We're organizing an event that's gonna happen later this year, and it's basically a
Oh, isn't that the one that you already I mean, it was more B Art who kind of did the posting of it. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like the band beatbox battle, like the beatboxer instrument. It's like, how does the battle called in France again? It's
Is that kind of like? Is it very similar to what Growl Up France has been doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I forgot the name of it. But exactly, Growl Up does the same. So you have one beatboxer and one instrumentist, and they battle. So it's exactly the same basically. But this is the first time something like this in the Netherlands happens.
Yeah.
And then later this year we also, or later, I think next month even, we have an event, and it's a dance beatbox battle. So that's fun.
That's gonna be kind of in correlation to the other thing, or is it just like it's a separate organization?
It's a separate thing.
And I'm curious, will that be more of the what was I just gonna ask? Will that be another kind of like milestone for the Dutch, or is it just kind of like a a one-off?
I think we are now in the transition of getting more events in the Netherlands, because it used to be just the national championships,
right?
And in the last few
under
years, there's been under the bridge. But in the last few years, like of course we have meetings and stuff, but slowly there's coming more and more events, and we have even a foundation now in the Netherlands that's called Boom Snap Clap. It's led by a beatboxer as well, and he is going to organize a lot of stuff for beatbox.
Nice. All right, Beatbox Card says, Voxel, can you make a sideways elevator from Netherlands to Denmark so that I can come?
You can also swim. It's not that far.
You can be like KBA, and like you can be from multiple. You can be associated with multiple countries.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like for real. For the longest time, I was pretty much like everybody else and thought he was from the Netherlands. He's actually from Denmark.
Yeah, a Danish guy winning the Dutch championships. That's a funny story. How
is that even allowed?
Because he was living in the Netherlands for like a couple of years, so not like he even has a Dutch passport, I think.
Oh, so, well, yeah, that would make sense, definitely. Yeah.
I mean, you can join.
Yeah. Speaking of KBA, yeah, he's already been kind of slammed with so he'll have his 5 minutes, like what he would have done as a 5-minute elim, he's gonna do for a showcase in October. And
yeah, because
then,
the runner-ups can do a showcase, right?
Yeah, PSN was invited to, but he can't make it, so it's gonna be KBA and Christoph. Christoph plans on doing the same kind of 5-minute spiel. Yeah, and then those are the 5 wildcard winners. Yeah, and yes, Christoph, KBA, PSN, they're all busy doing their kickback prep. MH, MH is also going to be busy, extra busy.
MH is also in GBB, right? Or no? Or
yes,
he's in GBB and in kickback.
Yes.
Awesome. That's cool. I didn't make a wild card for either of those.
Yeah, I was like really sad about that. To be honest, I was like,
yeah,
I mean, Voxel's my guy.
Yeah, I mean, I still had no time basically.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean,
And
life is life. I mean,
I was
priorities.
seeing, I saw the wild cards, and I was like, no man, there's no way. Even for me, like there's no way I'm gonna even compete. But like, it's not that I don't believe in my own style. It's just like,
It's crazy.
there's just a lot of cool stuff. Yeah,
All these teenagers
and
these days. What? MH and PSN are both like only 17.
yeah, it's
Dice
crazy.
Dice is like only 18 or 19. Biscuit I think is still 19. Oh yeah,
It's sick.
yeah. Robin's bit. Oh yeah, yeah. Cryfix wrote in the chat. Robin is also double duty.
Oh yeah,
Oh
that's true.
Sin. Yep, Sin as well.
And also
I've noticed there's so much overlap either with with
GBB.
KBB and GBB people. Like Sarukani is the most complicated example because all four of them have made other stuff, and then they both like they have tag teams within that, and then the crew, and then a lot of them loop as well.
Yeah, yeah, it's sick. It's really sick. But I mean, Sarkani is a great group. To be fair, like
Yeah.
I enjoy. They had some great wild cards, like the individual, the tag teams, the loop station, the team in general. It was crazy. Pretty good.
Absolutely nuts. Yeah, the level just keeps getting higher and higher. Yeah, do you want to talk about some recent judging and showcasing in the clip server stuff?
Sorry, one second.
Yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
check.
Go ahead,
something.
man.
That's a while ago since I heard that one. Damn.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, question for Voxel. What does a power delo has that could be in a card game since Cryfix has been doing a lot of that stuff recently?
Ooh, a power Delo has.
Yeah, for card games.
You could give him like a backflip kick. For
Yep.
sure. Like, yeah. Backflip kick.
Click, clap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, oh, sorry. What were we talking about? We were talking about the.
Oh yeah, yeah. We were just talking about. Oh yeah, clip server. I've been doing some judging and some showcasing with them.
Yeah. Yep. The clip, the 5v5 that Sensei was hosting. I did. I judged 2 battles. I think 2 battles of them, and the level is so high within all loopers, even within you Milz. The
Aww.
No, listen. So like the level was really high, but also the progress that has been made within certain loopers that I've seen before.
It's
Like
insane.
it's insane how many
It's
progress
crazy.
they made. But also you
will not
also
lose.
made a lot of progress.
I will not lose because I have Voxel as my judge. That's my remix.
Okay.
Since you're the guest today, anyway. Yeah. So when you're judging, what kind of things are you looking for? I know that you said that like just the overall progress has kind of been a big surprise and like the overall takeaway, but anything else that you're looking for, or was the organizer kind of like you're gonna judge it this way, this way, this way?
No. So I just got invited and judging on my own way. What I think should be the way to judge. I mean, otherwise you wouldn't invite someone to judge, basically.
Okay.
So the way I judge is just I'm trying to find out like the musical ideas. Like I listen to a lot of music. Like I don't have like the sickest knowledge about music theory and stuff, but I understand music and I feel music and I, you know, um, so I'm trying to figure out like what is dope, what is cool, what composition is the best. It doesn't even have to have crazy effects or whatever. For instance, um, Saijo versus I think it was Frosty, if I'm correct.
Yeah, that was like the
I gave it
like the last
I
one.
gave it to Saijo because I this is crazy, like his voice and the way he used his voice within the loops and layering the stuff. It was crazy good, even compared to Frosty being crazy good with all the effects. Just the composition of Saijo was for me was so much better compared to that of Frosty. Um, so like it doesn't like I think nowadays a lot of people think they have to have crazy effects to win a battle or crazy drops or whatever.
Vocal disc, vocal disc, vocal
Vocal
disc.
distortion. Yeah, exactly. Um, that's not the way I judge. I judge as also what I told you is
Anyway, I'm just
vocal
doing lo-fi vocal disc now. I'm just joking about it. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so also what I told you, like because we had our cameras on, I'm looking on the way how you perform your track. Because if it was a live battle, judges will also look at that, the way you perform your track, the way you your body language is, the way you that's something I'm looking for. If you believe in your own track, that's
Yeah.
the biggest thing. Like you don't need to be nervous because you believe in your own track. That's one of the most important things. And of course, you have the basic stuff like cleanliness, the right levels. The mix should be good. The is the composition good? Does it have a good flow? Does it, just the basic judging criteria. And then of course it's a battle. So does someone do a counter? Does someone say something before a drop? Does it's and all these
You
elements.
should wear clothes next time you want to battle. Hallelujah.
And all these elements they form my decision, basically.
There you go. There you have it. From Judge Voxel.
A very very long answer for
No, it was good.
which could
No, it was
be.
good. I always love it when people elaborate on things, not just like always. Not sometimes a yes, no, but like sometimes no. I mean, like kind of
I want
go
only
on.
yes or no.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So I think that wraps up everything. And since you already did your performance part, I say people loved it, and when they watch this, they're gonna love that. Any last questions, comments, or shoutouts?
Ooh. Questions? No. Shout out to Milz for having me and doing this update because it's really fun. Like not a lot of people, even like the Swiss Beatbox team, doesn't do updates. So
Oh, I should make a diss
I
thing
mean-
like, what's that meme? What's that meme of like the comeback? Oh, I should do like a chorus lo-fi thing on that.
Oh, sick. You should patent the interview updates. And that's dope. It's like really dope for you to do this, and also give. I see you give the non.
Oh yeah, like the
Non-beatboxers.
non-Alexinhos, non-Alem.
Yeah, exactly.
I
give
mean, like
them-
no
you give
diss to
them a
them,
stage.
but like yeah, I know what you mean.
You give them a stage as well, so it's really nice to see how people think about.
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, like MH, when I interviewed him, he told me in season 1, I meant to say, we're gonna try to get him on for season 2. He's trying to work on some scheduling, but season 1, yeah, he told me the other day, he's like, you realize I was only on there when I only had like 39 followers. Now look at what happened to MH.
Yeah, it's sick. He's made great progress. No man, it's great what you're doing, and keep it up. And I think for everyone, I'm gonna say it again. If my EP ever comes out, I will share it on my Instagram. So follow me on Instagram. Follow Milz on Instagram. Leave a like on this live stream and
Yeah,
subscribe to Milz,
thanks.
of course.
Yeah, same here. And that's exactly why. That's precisely why I always put where it says guest socials. So it already has your for your Instagram, and then YT is YouTube, and it's just Voxel. Oh, one more thing I was gonna say. Oh, Krythix says, Voxel, can you follow on my Instagram too? Mod of the year.
If you
I made him mod because he's a good mod. But
He
one other,
works.
there's still one other thing I was gonna say. Oh yeah. So we are about 500 subs away. So like a halfway point to getting monetized. And as more people come on, eventually I want to kind of split some of the money. I mean, we're not necessarily doing this for the money. I mean, we're doing this for the love of what we do, right? But yeah, definitely. Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Well, if that is it, we are gonna sign off here. All right. Have a good rest of your day, and we will keep in touch. Everybody else. Yep. Do what Voxel
Yep.
said. Leave a like, comment, subscribe.